Today we're doing the Bass Pro Shops cheap versus expensive budget fishing challenge.
There we go. Oh, big one, big one. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh.
The way that this challenge is going to work is that me and Fletcher are going inside a Bass Pro Shop. We have to pick out a rod, a reel, and 5 baits to fit our budget. Once we're done shopping, we're going to head out to the ponds and start fishing. Whoever catches a fish on all 5 of their baits is crowned the champion.
This is the Bass Pro Shops cheap versus expensive fishing challenge. I got the boy Fletcher with me today.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Fletch?
Oh, we about to do some flipping. That's what we about to do.
So we have 10 cups in front of us. I have the red cups. Fletcher has the blue cups. Whoever knocks over their 5 cups the quickest gets the expensive budget.
Oh, my boy, you don't want to smoke.
And I'm gonna tell you, Fletcher, there is not a price limit on the expensive budget today. As much.
Guys, I'm about to take Noah's credit card for a ride. I'm ready,
Are
dude.
you ready, son?
I was
Let's
born.
get it. The flipping challenge starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, God. 2 in the dust.
It's such a weird angle. Oh, dude, I barely
Oh,
missed it.
oh, God, nipped it on the way back.
I gotta lock in.
There we go.
way.
We got one.
Oh my gosh, I'm barely missing it. This is not good.
I knocked the rock off of mine.
Dude, I'm hitting it, but it's just not going over.
We got 2.
Dude, I just can't knock. It's like I'm hitting him, but it's just not knocking him over. Oh, there we go, baby. Come on. Oh, come on.
He got 2.
Come on.
Here we got 4. 5. Let's go. Woo!
I cannot even believe that.
What's
I can't even believe
good,
it.
boy?
You're a rich boy today, man. You're a rich boy.
Woo!
I wanted to give you that one, you know? I just want to let you have that one. All right, Fletcher.
Woo! We getting into Bass Pro Shop today.
So, Fletcher, you haven't been getting the expensive budget in my videos, but today's your day to shine.
Dude.
And there's
I'm
no
so
budget.
excited.
There's no budget. I don't really want to say that, but there's technically no budget to your deal. But don't hurt my bank account too much, please. Okay, please don't.
No promises. I can't make that promise on this video. It's expensive versus cheap, so I'm going expensive. There ain't no option but to.
All right, Fletch, before you get to spend all my money, I'm gonna actually spend some money on some awesome supporters of the channel. Hey, this is Skylar. Happy birthday, Skylar. We met him in here. This is Holt. What's up, brother? And this is Dre in the back. And they've been watching the channel. We met him in here when we were filming Fletcher's video, and Fletcher bought them some brand new reels. But what are you gonna do with the reel without a rod, right? So show them what you guys got, man. I gotta get you guys some rods
I
today.
got a custom light loose, 7'3" medium heavy.
Skylar got the same thing.
What you
Looking
got, Dre?
nice.
Let me see what you got.
What'd you pick out? Ooh, a little Bass Pro Shop action. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Got a right hand 50, right hand 50, and a left hand 50.
I'm gonna get these rods for him. You want me to get that?
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to.
You want me to at least get half of it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. They hit the jackpot.
They did hit the
Right place,
I
right
thought
time.
Tushy.
So cool, man.
awesome.
Yep. You guys have a good week, brother. Nice to
y'all
meet you.
have a
Happy
good one.
birthday, man. Go catch a big fish. Yep.
Appreciate all the help.
Yep.
Y'all go catch them.
I'm a cheap boy today, spending a lot of money. And congrats, Skylar, happy birthday. Holt and also Dre. They were awesome kids, man. We had to hook them up today, and they got loaded, Fletch.
Yeah.
With some of the best gear,
They're
man.
stacked.
That was a cool moment, and everybody who's watching the videos, thank you guys so much for the support. Like, we wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. But without further ado, I get to buy the worst gear, or the cheapest gear, Fletcher, in Bass Pro Shop. So
Is it the worst or is it the cheapest?
a little bit of both. Just a little bit of both. So I don't even know where to start, man. It was a lot easier in Walmart when me and Ada picked this challenge, because I feel like there's a lot of weird, awkward lures for cheap prices in Walmart. But Bass Pro, I feel like, is a little different.
You got a lot of aisles.
I got a lot of aisles, and I don't even know how to start. So we have to pick out 5 baits and a rod and a reel. So I don't know, Fletch, do you have any ideas for me? Because I don't even know how to go about this.
I don't. Did they have anything cheap in Bass Pro Shops?
Like, the cheapest stuff would probably be like rooster tails and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I don't really want to throw rooster tail, but maybe I'll definitely have to pick one up.
I feel like you gotta pick stuff that's like all under like $5 at least.
Okay, is that like kind of the rule?
I feel like that's a good rule of thumb.
That's a good rule, right?
I feel like most of the stuff is 5 and up. So 5 and under, I feel like is on the cheap
Okay,
side.
I like that. Well, let's go ahead and get around, guys, to the stuff that we want to fish with, because I don't want to be using like crappy lures.
No, I just found, this is pretty budget friendly. Spinnerbait, $3.49.
Oh, dude, that's a bargain.
Hard.
Bro, you can spend up to like 20 bucks on spinnerbaits.
Oh,
like some of them are
easily.
like crazy expensive.
Like a standard one is at least like $6 or $7.
Okay, so this is my thing. We got a couple different color options. We got some white spinnerbaits. We got, this one's got a little bit of blue chartreuse and white, but I feel like when I'm going with a spinnerbait, I feel like the best thing for me personally is just a regular white and chartreuse spinnerbait. And this is a 3/8 ounce, like in my opinion, honestly, or should I go with half? I'm gonna actually go with the ½ ounce, Fletcher. ½ ounce, white and chartreuse spinnerbait. Listen, Fletcher, this right here, if I've learned anything about spinnerbaits, it catches big bass. This one's gonna catch a giant today, I promise you. Bait number 1 going in the box.
The Bass Pro Shop stuff might be like your best bag for buck. Maybe not soft plastics, these are $6, but.
This is my thing, Fletch, like, this was how much? $2 and, or is it $3? $3. Like Walmart had a $1 one, but comparing this to the, like it's not even comparable.
I don't even think there's a dollar section.
This is, there isn't. But like, this is so much better. Like for $2 extra, I'd much rather have
Something
this
like
bait.
that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now the big question is, can I get some worms at a good price? Because
I mean, you got the Yum Wall back here. I mean, these are $4.
that's solid. You know, we can't go wrong with a Senko. I feel like a Senko, and that's probably, dude, I'm telling you, with inflation, like worm prices, like soft plastic prices have gone through the roof, bro. I remember like buying a bag of soft plastics for $3 and now they're like $8. Like, I don't know where that came from. But to be honest, you cannot go wrong with Yum Dingers for $3.99. And I'm contemplating either getting this color, which is like a green pumpkin with blue swirl, which is actually a fire color, or maybe we go with something more natural, like a green pumpkin blue flake. Honestly, that's probably the go, man.
That's looking
That
extra
right there,
saucy.
dude, that looks spicy, boy. That looks super spicy. Bait number 2, some Young Dingers going in the cart. Ooh, hold on.
Oh,
Never mind, those are the slim flukes. That would be good on a drop shot though.
that could be kind of fire.
But that's
$3.49.
$3.49, but look at all the other ones, Fletcher. With our rule that we put in note, like this $5
Yeah.
and 20,
I know,
this is
you're
20.
over. You're over.
That
Can't do
jeopardizes
it.
me?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're out of luck on the Zoom wall there, unless you want that one.
Dude, Zoom baits used to be so cheap. So I really want to do this. I didn't even know they had them in Bass Pro, but Adam did it for the cheap thing at Walmart. And I feel like we
And
need
the
to pick a different.
spinner
Yeah, the ready for action, baby.
They're ready for action.
I don't know if you remember, I caught a toad in your video on that.
Bass Pro Shop worms.
$4.59.
That's pretty good.
That's a black trick worm. And they got a peanut butter and jelly, I mean $4.99. I mean, I feel like I gotta go with the cheapest one. Let's see if we can find some other like Bass Pro options. Because the Zoom's not gonna work. Culprit is $5.79. That's not gonna work. Hold on,
your
brothers.
horses. Hold your horses.
A Lizardo? A Lizardo for $4.29. That is a bargain, Fletcher. A lizard catches massive fish. And A-Dub, I want to say, threw one in one of our recent videos and caught the biggest bass of the week on a Lizardo. We're gonna go with the green pumpkin lizard, dude. I feel like we can't go wrong with that color, right?
No, definitely
It's
not.
a perfect color. And it, for $4.29, that's a bargain at Bass Pro, boys. Old Lizardo, $4.29, baby. I'm gonna catch a giant on this, Fletch. I don't even know if you're ready.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't even know if you're ready.
Dude, I got a big boy budget, so you better prepare yourself.
Fletcher's gonna have some Gucci Lizardos. It's gonna be all gone. We might not post for like 5 months.
Yeah.
Fletcher's gonna buy the whole store. So far, we have a Senko, we have a lizard, and we have a spinnerbait. And out of my 5 baits, I kinda want to get a hard bait. But my question is, can we find a hard bait under $5? And our best section is probably gonna be right here in the Bass Pro, but $5.99, Fletch? That's too expensive.
Hold on, we got some $4.99s right here.
Okay.
Some little jerk baits.
That's not bad. Let me see my options, dude. Let me see my options.
You got some jigs. These are under $5.
I know, but I want a treble hook bait. You know what I mean, Fletch?
Here you go, bombers.
Oh. This is actually a gas bait. I'm not gonna lie, for that price, this is a Model A. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, for $3.99, that is an absolute bargain. How can I not go with that?
I think it's a lot.
That's fire. That's fire.
fire.
That's just what it is. But you know, I would love to come over here and grab a
They
liquid.
got swim baits for under $5.
That's a lot. That is not real.
That's a swim bait for under $5, boy.
For $3? I mean, this one's $4.99, but that looks like almost like a banjo minnow, dude. I'm not.
No, that's money.
Dude, that's
For
saucy.
$3.49.
To watch it be like absolutely horrible. Dude, pearl's the move. You already know, bro.
Yeah.
Pearl's the move. That's my 5th bait.
Is that 5?
That's 5. Yeah, I'm already locked in. I didn't think I was gonna be locked in that quick, but when you pointed out a $3 swim bait, like, I don't think I've ever seen a swim bait that cheap.
Neither do I.
That's actually sick, dude.
That one kind of just caught my eye.
A $3 swim bait, boys. We're gonna catch a toad on that too. Well, here we go. Let's do a little recap, and then I'm gonna pick out my rod. Spinner bait, swim bait, crankbait, old Lizardo, Senko, and all we have left is to pick out a rod and try to go pretty dang cheap on this thing.
Ooh, Noah, $10.99.
Dude, that's actually fire. Oh, I wish I could get the Rome, dude, but it's just out of my price range.
Dude, that's kind of a fire, bro. You can't tell me you're go cheaper than that.
So this is my thing, Fletch. I really want a spinning reel, bro.
Spinning
I really want a spinning reel.
All right, we go cheapest spinning reel we can find.
Can we fit it in? Like, this is $25. That's really not bad, right?
That's reasonable.
But I would have to get a rod for it too. And those rods are pretty pricey, $79.99. What about this Zebco 33? This is salt. It's called a salt fisher. That's pretty cool, dude. This is my problem is I got like a big swim bait.
Yeah, you can handle that.
You think it can handle it?
I think you can handle that. It's got treble hook on it. It's not like it's got a big old stout hook you got to jack them with. 44.
$44, Fletcher.
I don't know. I think you can find cheaper.
What about this one, dude?
I
Or you think
that's
that's too?
fine. I mean, that's as cheap as the combos are coming, so you might as well.
It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel good.
$50 or less, you're chilling.
It doesn't feel good, but that's just the point that I'm at today. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to be the cheapest gear.
Yeah. I think that's fine. If you want to lock it in, I think under $50 for the spinning combos, you're good.
All right, that's called an Extreme STK. And it's got a little bit of green action. Not my color of green. You know what I mean? I like that lime green. But honestly, Fletcher, I feel like that's not bad for $40. Right?
I think you're a lock.
We're locking it in, dude. All right, so we got a rod and 5 baits, Fletch. I think I did pretty good to be at Bass Pro Shops.
Oh, that was solid.
That was very solid. I don't know what that's gonna add up to, but it's definitely well under $100. Well under.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
That's fire. Now you get to spend all my money.
That's the fun part, baby.
And I'm not excited about this moment.
I'm excited. Here, you hold this camera. It's time for me to get busy with that expensive budget. All right, boys, it is time to get down to the nitty gritty. How much money of Noah's can we spend? And the answer is a lot. Because today we got the expensive budget. I'm just gonna look at price tags.
Can you please calm down? I don't like, I do not like how this is going.
Johnny Morris Platinum, $229. Feels pretty nice, but I think we can go nicer. A lot of $100 rods that I'm just gonna look over. I'm sure they're great, because this ain't about...
Don't break my cheap rod.
Okay, there was a 250 right here, but the reel doesn't exist.
That's awesome.
This is actually the new super low profile reel. It is so low profile you can't even see it. Oh.
What about this Big Mac Daddy?
Oh, now we're the good stuff, boys. We're the good stuff. Shimano Corrado DC. Zzz! These sound great. I love the way these sound. I might just have to get it just because I like the way they sound. We got right hand, left hand. What else do we got? A Penn Phantom. This is like a saltwater bait caster.
That's a big
interesting. That's a juicy bait caster. I honestly don't really.
having to catch some big fish with that today.
I don't really like the way that feels, if I'm being completely honest. If I really wanted to hurt Noah's pockets, we could go even further to the glass section over here.
No, dude, I don't like the glass. I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh
boy.
My God, Fletcher, come on, you need to calm down.
Gosh. Ooh, we got some really good stuff. No, how crazy can I get here?
Fletcher, you need to calm down, bro.
Can I get the $400?
Can you please calm down? I already spent $500 before you even did the video, Fletcher. You need to calm down.
I've always wanted to use this reel. There's this Daiwa Zillion TWHD for
I'm not even sure the price tag.
$99.99, so $400. Am I allowed to get that?
I'm gonna leave that up to you if you want to hurt me or not. That is actually insane. I guess whatever you want, Fletch. Just whatever your heart desires.
Oh, we're gonna need a little help over here in a minute. We're gonna need a little help over here. We need to get the special assistants, cause I'm getting something nice for me, boys.
$400, Fletcher. You can't be hurting me like that's only the reel.
I know, dude. My mission is to spend $1,000 a day.
Oh, dude.
Which one do you want to look at?
You know, my mission is to spend as much money of his as I can today. So
He's trying to hurt.
Let's see. What do I have?
Oh, you're getting me some.
Here, I'll take one of those for shark fishing.
$7.59.
There you go.
Unfortunately, we're bass fishing, so I'm gonna have to stick to these guys over here.
I got really lucky today.
When we do the saltwater edition, I'm coming back to you. You know how to put me on the good
I'll
stuff.
be more than happy to spend some of his money.
All right. I was thinking the Zillion, but I think we're gonna go with the Chronarch here. $300. Let me get a little feel on that. Oh, butter smooth. Butter smooth. Let me just get a test and compare really quick with your cheap budget.
How's it compared to 50 bucks?
Honestly, this feels pretty good for 50 bucks. I'm not gonna lie. They only have the display? Yeah,
It's been in a glass case, so
that's
it's not
fine
like
with me.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's lock it in.
it's all good, Fletcher. They don't have that one. We can go over there.
This is for me. No, I want this one.
$50 price tag.
I want the one on display.
You don't want a Corrado DC?
See, he's trying to help me out now.
he's trying
It's a little under
he's
that
trying
price.
to talk me down.
I mean, I have a Corrado DC and I love them. I mean,
Yeah.
I had one of those too at one time, but with the computer chip in that Corrado
Yeah.
DC, it's awesome.
You're selling me on the Corrado DC.
I have one.
All right.
I sell way more of those than those.
All right, Corrado DC it is.
And it's gonna save you, or it's gonna save me
40 bucks.
30 bucks.
30 bucks.
Or 30 bucks.
I honestly agree with him though. That's a better bang for your buck.
Sure you do.
Sure you do.
I have one right here.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
This cheap versus expensive series might expire after this video. Or should we come back into an absolute like Bass Pro Shops no budget video? If you guys want to see that, let me know down below. Should we just come in here with no budget? Should we do that, Fletch?
Huh?
I don't know if we should. But should I come in here with just no budget and we buy like a bass boat?
Oh, that would be great. Are you buying me a bass boat?
I'm gonna have to sleep on that one. Let me think about it at least.
All right, they got our Corrado DC up at the register, so now it's time to pick up a matching rod. We gotta find a nice combo to go with that rod. Or I guess we gotta find a nice rod to go with that reel. Those are the words I'm looking for. Let's go see what we can do. We got some rods over here. 129, just not gonna cut it. We can spend more. 150, 200. Okay, now we're talking. I might want the blue. We go blue.
What is
back
that?
to that.
That's actually pretty slick. Look at the American flag on it too. It's called the Patriot.
It's a spinning
It
rod
won't
though.
focus, but oh, it is a spinning rod.
Noah's trying to convince me because he knows there's a more expensive rod somewhere around here. He's just a little scared I'm gonna find it. Surely we got something over 200 bucks.
Dude, just
179.
put me out
Ooh,
on
that's
this,
kind of
man.
nice. Ooh, we got
I
some
don't
St.
like-
Croix.
I don't like this section.
St. Croix.
They're actually some really good rods too.
Yeah, they're fantastic rods. This is something I could get behind. Fast action. They have.
I will say that's a really good rod.
We got it. We're good. We're good.
If you break it, you buy it.
Noah buys it. You break it, Noah buys it. Oh, 275.
Oh my God, what even is that?
Oh, it ain't a meat stick,
That's a G
boy.
Loomis. Dude, you need to get out of
G
this house.
Loomis. Mmm.
Why did we have to run upon a
Fast
G Loomis
action.
right now?
7 foot fast action, medium heavy. It doesn't really say, which you would think it would say on a $260 rod.
This is just a fat. This isn't the right rod.
It stands for money bass rod.
This isn't the right rod.
No, I think it's the right one. I think I'm locking that one in. I think I'm locking that one in. All right. Woo, baby, that's gonna feel nice fishing with the
So you have a $275 plus a $270 reel. That's almost a $600 combo.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're living large. And that brings us right here to some expensive swim baits. These are $19.99 compared to Noah's $3. The only thing I will say is while these are more expensive and a good bait, they're just a bait that's gonna take a little bit more effort to catch something with just because it's a big fish bait. So I think we need to keep moving, look for more standardized things that are expensive, because I don't want to put myself at a disadvantage by having just a big giant bait that is gonna be difficult to fish with regardless of the price. $16.99, did it have a different color? Kind of like that one, a little sexy shad. Can't go wrong. We do have some more modest sized swim baits over here. These are $19.99, Savage Gear. That one's big. That's a big chunky boy. I'm trying to like.
Why are you fading away from the big chunky boy?
I'm trying to match your size over here. That's a good size right there. I think
Honestly, it is.
I think that is a good move for 20 bucks. Do I want this like white and chartreuse one, or do I want this like trout?
That one looks.
I kind of like the chartreuse. What you think on that?
That looks nasty. I like that. That's a good color.
All right, we're locking it in. What is this?
Dude,
This has got to be one of the strangest lures I've ever seen. It is like a jerkbait with a underspin.
It's like a jerkbait, crankbait, underspin, spinnerbait, all in one.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep the train moving. We got 3 more baits to pick out. The more expensive, the better. I'm trying to just like look for the most expensive in class when it comes to a lot of these baits. Like we gotta find, there's gotta be like some absurdly expensive soft plastics. I'm talking like 10 plus bucks for a pack. $6.99, the Yamamotos are premium. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably what we're gonna come back to, but I just need to be sure that there isn't something more expensive.
Why did I have to pick this video at Bass Pro Shops?
That was your poor selection.
I mean, I feel like what is an expensive challenge without a $8 Senko?
Yeah, dude, $8 Cinco. Sign me up. Where do I sign? Putting them in the bag, $8 Cincos, bang. And like I said, I've been wanting to try some of this Crush City stuff. So no time like the present when I have unlimited budget. And we're gonna have to get some kind of crawl, I think. Blue Pearl, it's kind of like a blue on this side, like a little like mild blue, some green in it, and then green on the top. I like that a lot, honestly. Bronco Bug, locking it in. Okay, so we have that, this. I need one more bait. And I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be expensive, I promise y'all that.
One more bait.
Uno mas.
Fletcher, I'm losing my legs.
Do I get the $11 frog? Oh, it comes with the extra legs. I was like, what's going on with these legs down here?
That's pretty slick.
That's kind of nice.
I don't think we've ever caught a fish on that. That would be a cool thing to see. With your, new $600 rod.
Setup. Where's the hook on this thing?
I think it's in the middle. Like it's a single hook. Yeah.
Oh.
Very interesting.
I was hiding behind the sticker. I'm gonna contemplate it. I think we can do better. I don't wanna get stuck losing this challenge because I picked the wrong type of bait. And I know one thing that they gotta have that's surely gonna be expensive, and that's gotta be a jackhammer chatterbait. Where are they at, baby?
Oh boy.
Where are the jackhammers at? They gotta be some here.
Oh, they don't have them, Fletcher.
Oh, they do have the Evos though. The Evos are $14.99. I mean, that's not too far behind. I can make the Evo work. I kind of want this bluegill color. And to pair this up, we're gonna have to get a soft plastic with it, and it's gotta be something expensive. So it just gives me the option to buy one more thing. Do I want a paddle tail or do I want to put a crawl on this? I'd probably throw something a little bit different than that. They got another Crush City crawl that I can throw as a trailer. Ooh, okay. They do have some paddle tails that are a little bit different. They have like a spike coming off the end of the paddle. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I kind of like it. I kind of can get behind that. I actually want to try this, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. We just need to kind of like match the hatch with the color that we have right here. They've been eating the bluegill pretty good, so just kind of like a bluegill color. I kind of like this. It matches kind of well. I don't know, maybe not. I'm colorblind as all can be. Does that match at all?
Honestly, it really does.
It does?
Yeah, that's nice.
That kind of looks nice. It's sungill.
It kind of looks different on the camera, but it's kind of got like a watermelon candy up top and like almost like a yellowish brown on the bottom.
I kind of like it.
That's fire.
I get behind that. Okay, we're locking it in. We got my 5/8, we got my expensive rod, we got my expensive reel.
All right, boys, without further ado, I guess let's go to the checkout line, Fletcher, and see the damage here, man. It could be $1,000.
It's gonna be a lot.
It could be $1,000.
I'm going this way now so I don't break the rod.
All right, yeah, please don't break the $300 rod.
Bro, you sure I can't get some Tatsu to go with this, the $50 line? I mean, I need the full setup, man. 20-pound Tatsu.
20 pounds.
$62.
$62. Fletcher, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Bro, I just want the
$62.
I just want the Tatsu.
What is this, gold plated? Is this gold plated line? I thought I was spending a lot of money by buying Invisex, and that stuff's 23. 62.
Bro, please.
I mean, if you really want it, you can have it.
Yes! The goal was to spend as much of his money as possible. So we got the $62 Tatsu.
Yeah, no, you stood us in the water and the fish has come to it.
Yeah, it's actually handmade by Japanese samurais.
Right.
Did we,
Total will be $423.32.
Okay. That's not too bad.
at all, no.
Was one of these on
that on
discount?
Wait, yeah. That's
Yeah, oh, hold on. $675.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Oh my gosh, boy. No, I'm rounding up to the nearest dollar.
You're an expensive one, Fletcher.
Yeah,
$700. That's
what I like to do.
That's a big one.
Y'all better like and subscribe, boys.
You guys better like it. Fletcher,
Go
you
pick
better,
yourself up a KTB rod while you're at it.
You better catch a big fish on $800 worth of gear. All right, here's my rod that gets to go in my car.
Sad little rod.
Sad little boy. And you're just nice, you know, $300 G Loomis. And there's your $600 bag, Fletch.
Thank you, sir.
Let the best man win, brother. Hey, good luck, son. You better catch a 22.9?
22.9 pounder.
You better catch a 22.10 pounder. Oh, with all that tackle you got there. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, we have made it out to our first spot. This pond right here, I have never fished before. We got our cheap spinning rod here, and honestly, my line just fell out of the eyes. And I'm gonna tell you guys, you don't need the most expensive gear to catch fish today, and we're gonna show you guys that. I'm telling you, I'm feeling this challenge. I know Fletcher has a $600 rod and reel combo, which is absolutely absurd. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This $40 rod and reel right here is gonna get the job done. But without further ado, let's unpack our bags, see what we have, and then figure out what bait is perfect for this new location.
We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. We got an expensive budget to crack into. And I've already done the honors of rigging up my rod with none other than the $62 fluorocarbon. An absolutely absurd price to pay, but hopefully that ensures we're not gonna snap off at all today. But I think there's only one thing to do, guys, and that is to tie on a bait to get started.
I think the first bait that I'm gonna use, and mainly because there's a lot of dirty water out here, is this white and chartreuse spinnerbait. Spinnerbaits, in my opinion, catch really big fish, and we might be able to just start off this challenge with a giant.
Let's bust into these, the Bronco bug, the little Rapala soft plastics. These are actually kind of interesting. Take a look there, looks nice. I think we can get started with that. Let's just get this reel all configured and we can get the party started. Before I take a cast at all, I do want to go ahead and make sure this is set up properly. Spool tension is pretty high.
All right, big fish. Let's get this started. Look at the turtles, dude. We got a dang nursery of turtles everywhere. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's something on the bank here. There's a frog. Hey, little frog. Oh my gosh. All right, there's a lot of wildlife. There's some minnows on the bank. Dude, this, I don't know, this spot looks kind of saucy.
This corner just looks way too enticing. The fish are behaving a little bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm feeling like they're kind of shut down at the moment.
Let's get schlambonied, boys. There's like a riprap bank. I don't even think I can cast that far. By the way, this rod honestly doesn't feel that bad. Like, what are you doing, little guy? Huh? That's a spinnerbait. Look at them all coming over here. They're like, oh my gosh, look at that specimen. What are you guys doing, dude? It's just a spinnerbait. Okay, no, you're not biting my spinnerbait. Not doing that.
Eat that. Oh, yes, no! What? Oh my gosh, he stole my pinchers. Jiminy Crickets, that is, whew, I do not like that. Rigged back up. Should be cooking now. Oh, there's another one. Come on, eat it, eat it. Yes! Got him! Yoink! Ooh, dude, you ain't gonna miss a bite when you got sensitivity like I do on this expensive rod. You feel everything, man. You feel just everything that touches that line. By no means a giant, but a respectable little bass to get the party started. That's one fish down, 4 more to go. Let's keep things rolling. And we're gonna let you go, baby. Shoo!
All right, we're at a new spot, and I actually cut off my spinner bait, and I put the Yum Danger on, man. This little spot right here has a ton of grass. I feel like this Yum Dinger is perfect for this little pond or almost lake that we have. There we go. Oh my gosh. First cast, dude, my drag slipped. I didn't adjust my drag, bro. I had it adjusted on the spinner bait and I was about to do it and I just got bit right off the rip, man. Hold on. We might have just found some sauce.
My fiance's nephew just caught a 7.5 pounder on a wacky rig just around the corner from here on his very first cast, first bass ever, 7.5 pounder. All right. We made it, boys. This is where boys become men, right here in this hole.
This is a very dangerous hill. Oh my gosh. We saved it. We saved it. That could have been really bad. Dude, I just like manifested that, man. I knew something bad was gonna happen when I was going down that pine trail.
I literally came to this pond specifically for this spot in mind. I thought it would be a guaranteed fish for me, and it's just not panning out that way. Walk down here just a little bit. To me, it feels like these fish are colluding with Noah right about now. I usually have 0 issues catching fish in this pond, and right now, they're giving me a certified cold shoulder.
There we go. Oh, it feels like a big one. He might be in the grass. Oh my gosh, come on. I can't tell how big he is. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, that's a good fish. Come here, son. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go, son. Slipped and fell on my butt, but that does not matter. Yum Dinger, first bait off the list. Dude, that is a good fish now. Let's go, baby. I wish we weren't doing it to where we catch 1 fish on a bait and we're done. Because to be honest, I feel like we could smoke them in here on that Senko, man. We haven't been fishing long. We already have 2 good bites. All right, let me grab my bait bag and let's see what else we can tie on, man, because they seem to be biting in here really good. I never throw a lizard this way. Like, I always throw it on a Texas rig. But we're just gonna put it on an extra wide gap hook weightless because, I mean, dude, we got 2 bites on that Senko, really fast weightless. And with all this grass in here, I'm telling you, this thing is gonna get smoked. We just gotta get the right cast, and we might even catch a giant, man. The old school tactic right there, old Lizardo. Come on, boy. All right, we're moving now, boys. Oh, I can't even cast that. That's going like 2 foot. What if I catch one on top water with it? Dude, that actually looks so good. Hold on. Imagine there being one in this grass patch and he eats it like a topwater.
Yes, got him. Let's go, sliding down to the bank. Got him, sure enough. I'm trying not to fall into the water. There's so many leaves on this bank, but we got a bass with a whole lot of grass. I'm away from my big camera, so fortunately I won't be able to give y'all a better look on this fish without walking all the way over there, but it's a solid, probably about a pound and some change. Good, healthy looking fish. Nothing too crazy, but with that catch, guys, I think it's probably about time we move to a different pond. I've been fishing this pond pretty thoroughly, and the fish just have not been all that interested in here. Let me go ahead and get that a release. And let's keep the train moving as long as I can get up this hill.
This lizard's just so light. I don't need to work it on the bottom. It's almost like I need to throw it out there, kind of let it sit for a second and just kind of twitch it in and let those like legs and tail flutter. Because it just has no weight at all. Like, I can barely cast it. When it falls, it just kind of sits flat. All right, as much as I want to keep fishing this pond, I just feel like our baits that we have are not perfect for it. I feel like we can get one on this lizard, but We just gotta keep rolling, guys. Let's go.
So I'm thinking maybe the chatterbait could be the move. Actually, definitely the chatterbait. That's gotta be the move here. Let's break into this. Find a little snip there, and we are ready to go. Let's send this thing out on its maiden voyage.
All right, boys, we got the golf cart now, and we made it to the neighborhood. And what I'm gonna end up doing is putting on a little bullet weight. You know, we're throwing that lizard weightless, and for this pond out here is a little deep, and we need a weight on this thing. Good to roll, good to go, Mr. Lizardo. I feel the biggin. I feel an absolute freak.
I know you can normally feel chatterbaits like crazy with just a normal fishing rod, but I'm here to tell y'all, with this crazy expensive rod and nice reel and super high quality line and bait, I mean, I just feel everything, every single little thump with this thing.
I think we can still catch one on the lizard pretty easy, but I have a better idea. I mean, look at that thing. I think you're gonna get smoked. For $2, I'm telling you, you cannot get wrong with this swim bait. Look at this thing in the water. I don't know if you guys see that. Look at that thing. Dude, it actually rides so good for $2. So the one thing I'm noticing with this bait already is that, you know, one, the hook's not that good, and it has like a little hook slot, but to be honest, like, it doesn't hold the hook well, so I almost have to like push the hook up in there. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. And this is like the perfect pond to throw this thing. I mean, look at the water, it's so gin clear.
Last time I was in this very spot, I caught a 4.5 pounder on a chocolate bar. So if I can catch one on a chocolate bar on a Ned rig, surely I can catch a fish on a $15 chatterbait. Yes, yes, good fish, stay down, stay down. Ain't that chatterbait? Woo! All right, boys, that is 3 baits down and 3 bass on the bank. Ate it like a champ. Put that thing right down its gullet. Another healthy little fish. Nothing too special, but a healthy one nevertheless. We'll go ahead and get this fish back in, and we will keep things moving. I appreciate the bite there, little fella. Let you on go. Woo! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, boys. That is what I'm talking about. But I'm liking how that's looking. Let's see if there's any more fish over here. Oh boy. Okay, maybe not. There's about a 7-foot gator right here. We're not gonna play with him. I'll just get a little bit closer so y'all can take a look at that. I think our time is done in that little spot right there. Like I said, popular for the gators.
All right, so we just came out to the backyard pond, and it's hard to see right now. We just got a little bit of ripple, but dude, there is so many bluegill that I've actually been feeding. Before we even start casting out here, I wanna show you guys this. I've been getting some fish feed and feeding them pretty consistent for about a month now, and look at how many fish. There's some bass. I don't know if you guys can see that. There is so many bluegill. Look at this. There is thousands of them, boys. I'm talking thousands. There's millions over here. I've been feeding them a lot every day. I mean, look how many dang fish there are. It's unreal. Dude, look at them all. I need to get a polarized lens for this GoPro so you guys can see that better. There is so many dang bluegill. Oh yeah. Dude, look at all them things. Oh my gosh. So cool. All right, well, we got to get back to fishing.
New spot, new opportunity. Let's go ahead and bomb this thing out here. I can actually see where there is some beds like way out here. I don't know if they're active or not, but we are surely gonna try to get our plopper out there. These little sons of a guns. Look at this dude go after my dang whopper plopper. They can't resist it. Only if a bass was that interested right now. That'd be great. Look at him. Look how confident that little guy is. Dude, I swear to God, if you come up here, I'm gonna smack the fire out of you. You're about to get punting. That dude needs a beating.
All right, we're tying on this little lizard, the Lizardo. I'm telling you, we should not have a problem with this. This should be easy. We have a lot of bass that are actually swimming around the bluegill right at the dock. If you guys look, I don't know if we can spot any bass. There's a few that swim around, but I kind of feel bad, man. I don't want to catch the ones that are just swimming around there.
Y'all probably can't see what I am seeing right now because I have polarized sunglasses on, but there are a few rock piles out here that I'm trying to throw this bait on top of. And as long as this gator just goes away, I might actually be able to do that. It's being pesky. Gator in hot pursuit, 5-pounder, come up and clobber it. That would be great. Oh, there's a fish right underneath it. We got a gator inbound and a fish. All right, gator, you're gonna be pesky like that. I'll just go over here, dude. Oh, big one, big one. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that was a big boy. Came out of the trees. Yeah, buddy, that's a chunky mama. That is a chunky mama. Look at that fish. Let me get a good grip on you. Calm down for me, Becky. Look at that fish. That is more like it, guys. A quality bite, if I do say so myself. Just a chunky son of a gun, and she was aggressive. Came flying out of that tree. I watched her the whole time. Hopefully y'all can see that on the GoPro. So aggressive, I can't even hold on to her. Jeez, man. Calm down, Becky. But there's one final look at that fish, guys. Take a good look at that, Noah Pescatelli, because that is how you do it, son. Let's get you right back on in here. And off you go. Woo!
So I'm actually gonna throw out, I'm gonna throw out in this corner, man. This has been like a good hot spot. See if we can get our second fish on board. Yeah, there's a big bass right there. I'll tell you, it's so hard not casting at them too, but I feel like they're my pets now. I've been feeding them every day. Oh my gosh, I got bit right away. No way. Oh, I'm getting slammed right now. There we go. Right away in the backyard pond, baby. Come on. Oh my gosh. Not a big one. But that is bait number 2 knocked off the list, son. Let's go. That is one of the smallest fish I've caught in the backyard too. He's not big at all. That is still a super pretty fish, and that is our second bait knocked off the list. We got the Senko done, and we got the lizard done. Now we just have the spinner bait, the crankbait, and the big old swim bait. But thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
And on that note, guys, there's only one more bait to go. We got 4 knocked out. Our rod is casting spectacularly. Our line is holding up very nicely. And we only need to catch a fish on one more bait. So let's lock in and make this happen. I'm gonna crack into this bait, the most expensive one out of the bunch. I think it was around like 20 bucks or so, but it's a little glide bait, and this thing actually feels really nice. And boom, bada bing, our knot is tied, and that thing is ready to be fished. Oh my gosh, that looks scrumptious, boys. Absolutely scrumptious.
I could have came to the backyard this whole time, guys. I was trying to be difficult on myself. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't fished out here in a minute, so these fish are probably biting really good. But something about just fishing a bottom rig right now, especially with the sun out and these fish being a little more lethargic than usual. I wish we had some more soft plastics, but sadly we don't. We just had like all this Zoom plastics and everything that were so expensive. We just couldn't fit it in our budget. I'm gonna be honest, I think our best bet right here is probably to throw this white swim bait. I mean, we have so much clear water, and there's some big fish out here that I do not think I have a problem eating this swim bait. So we're gonna see if we can knock this one off. If we knock this off, all we have is that crankbait and that spinner bait.
I'm gonna dive back in here where I just caught that fish. It's pretty clear right here, so I can see the action. I want to see how this actually looks in the water. And it looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. That is gonna get destroyed. There. Oh my gosh, Noah messed up being crappy at flipping, I'll tell you that, man.
I mean, we got bit on our first cast over here. How can I not sling this swim bait out there? There we go. There he is on the big swim bait. Come on, baby. He's not big either, dude. He's tiny. Let's go. Dude, we're moving now. We are freaking moving. Dude, that is 3 baits knocked off. And to be honest, if I thought we were gonna catch big bass anywhere today, it was gonna be in the backyard pond. And we only caught 2, that are our smallest fish. But that is bait number 3, guys. The biggest bait that we have already knocked off the list. All we have is the crankbait and the spinner bait. And that is a pretty fish, man. Not a big one, but a beautiful, feisty guy to eat that big swim bait. There we go, boys. Come on. Come on. Let's go, son.
Honestly, I want to take this thing and see if I can get it out to those rocks. I feel like there's definitely a good fish out there. It's just a matter of putting the right bait out in front of them. This doesn't cast as good as the Whopper Plopper, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out there or not. Just throwing a swim bait just gets my blood pumping. Cause you know, it's any cast, you could be catching a PB. Just not gonna get there with this bait. That sucks.
The backyard pond treated us well, but we are at a new spot. We have 2 more baits, man. We're back to what we started with, the old spinner bait. And the pond that we're at right now is known to have some 10-pound bass in it. And we haven't fished this place in a while. I'm hoping we can get lucky here and smoke one on the spinner bait and then possibly finish out the whole challenge on the crankbait. You know, that crankbait was one of the baits that, you know, just happened to be budget friendly, but it's not an easy bait to pond fish with. I feel like you have to be at the right pond. Oh my gosh. We found an egg. And nothing. That's our luck today, dude. We got bluegill jumping right in front of us. There's a sign of life.
That bass moved a little bit further down the bank. I just kind of moved up to where he was. Oh, he's gonna smoke it. He's gonna smoke it! No! Oh, no, 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 no. I just pulled it right out of his mouth. Oh my gosh, what a wasted opportunity. See if you come back for it. Come on. Come on, be good to me. Oh, be good to me. Oh no, I spooked him. No, that could be a critical mistake. Is he gonna come back? Oh, he's gonna come back. Oh, that fish is fired up, guys. That fish is fired up.
Oh my God. Huge bird just dove down and got some bait. Come on, we got a little bit of wind right here. I just tied the spinner bait back on. That crankbait's just not gonna work in this pond. You got this little tiny willow tree in this back corner. Only thing I can say, guys, is they're just not wanting to eat a moving bait for us. I mean, everywhere we've gone to, they haven't really been aggressive. The soft plastics were super easy to get done. I mean, we just busted them out. But as far as the moving baits go, it has just been a struggle.
Feel it in my bones, boys and girls. I feel it in my bones. This has got to be the spot. Show yourself. Come out and eat my swim bait. Yes! 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 That is how it's done, guys. That is how it is done. Locked and loaded, baby. That's 5 baits, 5 opportunities, and we got the job done. Our biggest bait and our smallest fish. How about that? You gotta love it, man. Sometimes these little dudes will eat way out of their weight class. That is crazy.
If you enjoyed this video and want to watch another one, check out the video on the screen.